all of you will be like me. And then who will lock you up in the cellar?
This is Professor Raymond Noby and Associate Professor Ed Getley, Department of Ancient History, log entry number 1. Here at Castle Candar with my wife Henrietta and daughter Annie, I believe we have made several astounding finds. In addition to commonplace weaponry of the late 13th and early 14th centuries, we believe we have uncovered clear evidence of the distinct combination of sulfur, carbon, and potassium nitrate unique to modern gunpowder.
Until now, gunpowder was believed to have been in use only in China and the Middle East during this time period. We found residue on arrowheads and a payload that appears to have been fired from a catapult. Remarkable discoveries.
And here was the first to unearth a mass grave of soldiers just 10 meters north of the castle's curtain wall.
Strangely, the soldiers' skeletal remains seem to have been clothed in their armor after death, when decomposition of the skin had already taken place.
Spirits and expectations are high, as the 4 of us plan to explore the castle's rear chamber tomorrow.
This is Annie Noby at the ruins of Castle Candar. My father made an astonishing discovery earlier this week, an ancient volume in surprisingly preserved condition. It is fully illustrated and includes extensive text that we identified as Sumerian. This would place the date of the book's writing sometime between 3100 and 2500 BCE, thousands of years before the construction of the castle itself, and most likely in southern Mesopotamia. Upon further examination, we found that the book was missing several pages. I am happy to report that upon my exploration of a deep pit beneath the ground of the castle courtyard, I located and retrieved all of the missing pages. Tomorrow, I will leave Castle Candar for the United States, where I will rejoin Ed Getley and my parents to study and translate the book in full.
Professor Raymond Noby, Department of Ancient History, log entry number 2. I believe I have made a significant find in the Castle of Candar. Having journeyed there with my wife Henrietta, my daughter Annie, and Associate Professor Ed Getley, it was in the rear chamber of the castle that we stumbled upon something remarkable. Naturum de Monto, the Book of the Dead. My wife and I brought the book to this cabin where I could study it undisturbed. It was here that I began the translations. The book speaks of a spiritual presence, a thing of evil that roams the forests and the dark bowers of man's domain. It is through the recitation of the book's passages that this dark spirit is given license to possess the living. Repeated here are the phonetic pronunciations of those passages. Kanda estrata amantos. Ir gretz gat Nosferatos, Kanda, Amantos, Kanda. What was that? Henrietta? Are you all right, darling? Henrietta?
There, honey. Just let me in so we can talk.
Please, Henrietta, stay away. I know now that my wife has become host to a Kandarian demon. I fear that the only way to stop those possessed by the spirits of the book is through the act of bodily dismemberment. I would leave now to avoid this horror, but for myself, I have seen the dark shadows moving in the woods, and I have no doubt that whatever I have resurrected through this book is sure to come calling for me. Nevertheless, I have not yet relinquished all hope. The book contains a passage pertaining to a savior, an angel from the heavens who was prophesied to have destroyed evil. Included in the pages is an incantation said to summon the savior. I will attempt to call him forth to remedy my ailing wife and, God willing, save me as well.
Am I insane? I wouldn't necessarily say I'm crazy, simply because I've heard the voices and battled the godless things in the woods. But I must be crazy to believe. It all started with that damn book. The Necronomicon Ex Mortis. Roughly translated, the Book of the Dead. Inked in human blood and bound in flesh. The book contained bizarre burial rites, prophecies, and demon resurrection passages. Professor Raymond Noby unearthed the book and brought it to this remote cabin where he could translate it. He awoke something dark in the woods, something evil. It got the professor. Then, it came from me. It got into my hand and it went bad. So I lopped it off at the wrist. The professor's daughter, Annie, helped me fight the evil. Using the book, we opened up a vortex to send the evil back. It worked. Big time. The girl died and I got a first-class ticket to the 12th century. I led a war against an army of Deadites and used the book to get back home. Back to Dearborn. Even got my old job back. Not to mention, I met a great gal. Jenny, assistant manager, arts and crafts. We were the perfect match. But then, the nightmares came. For years, they haunted me, even when I was awake. Jenny thought I was crazy, but she agreed to help. We decided to go back to the cabin, back to where it all started. She said it would be good to face my fears. Big mistake. At first, everything looked the same, like nothing ever happened. I wondered if all of it had just been a bad dream. Boy, was I wrong.
Oh no, not again. Damn it, it won't shut off. Soba. Gata.
Jenny! This can't be happening. Not again.
Oh yeah, it's happening. It's happening in a big way. You'll excuse me. Duty calls.
Work shed.
Groovy.
Jenny's out there somewhere. Alive. I can feel it. If I can find the pages from the Necronomicon, I might be able to send the evil back and undo this whole mess once and for all. Well, nice of you to show up, Padre. Hey, how about for once you... What the hell?
Jenny!
No. Stay away from her.
Hey, what's going on here?
She's possessed, you idiot. Now, quickly, give me the dagger. We need it to fully open the vortex.
Oh, no. Little news flash for you? No rips in time or any damn vortexes, okay? Been there, done that.
Fool. It's the only way to banish the evil. The rift must be opened. Give me the dagger, or she'll be lost forever.
So how do we keep it from sending us back with it?
Narat al Nosferatu, Kanda al Azroth, al Ruah,
Hey, yo, Alec, get the gum out of your ears.
Azkara Telal Gidam, Entul Yutuk, Altag Tos Aratato!
Is that you?
Yeah, baby. It's me.
Really appreciate all your help. Actually.
Oh, you bastard, you tricked me.
Oh no, fooling you. Hey, I was gonna get the book one way or another. It just seemed easier to have you do it. See you around.
Dad! Help me!
Here we go again. I'm coming for you, baby.
The warrior from the sky came. The one from my dreams. He made a most glorious entrance. For days I had been awaiting his arrival. Since the reign of trinkets began. It was years before that I foretold of his coming.
You're him.
Him? Him who?
The one LZ spoke of. The warrior from the sky.
Uh-huh. Hey, where am I?
Damascus, in the year 730.
7:30? Oh, great. Round 2 with the primitives. Hey, listen, you see 2 other people land around here? A girl and a guy. Guy's my height, my weight, kind of good looking?
Yes, 2 others fell during the reign of Trinkets. They were taken to the Guild Temple. Soon after, the mad poet, Abdul Aziz, was cast out of the guild and thrown into jail. He spoke of your arrival. Most thought him to be insane.
Guild? What the... Look, never mind. Where can I find this Aziz fella?
He awaits execution in the jail. But the bridge is out and the minions of the guild roam free about the town.
Ah, so you're that crazy writer guy, huh?
Warrior from the sky. I knew you would come to save us.
Hold up a minute. I'm not here to free you. I'm just looking for a couple of friends.
But you must help me. A grave evil is taking over the city, and it shall consume the entire earth if not stopped.
Hey, one thing at a time. First, what's your deal, Shmuel?
I am Abdul Aziz of the guild, or at least I once was. We had uncovered the ancient texts of the Dark Ones deep within the earth, and I had been translating the passages. And as I neared completion of the Necronomicon,
Whoa. Hold the boat. Stop right there. You are the clown who wrote the Necronomicon? Buddy, I ought to kill you right here.
I didn't write it. I only translated its passages. Its true origins are not of this earth.
Listen, Spinach Chin, that damn book has been a pain in my ass for the last 8 years.
I understand. And I warned the guild of its power, but they banished me. I had been translating the passages needed to dispel the evil when the other, the one who looks like you, arrived with the girl. He had with him a completed copy of the book.
So this guild didn't need you anymore, huh? They just drew you in here to what, shut you up?
Precisely. And now your dark half is helping them. They have no idea what they're about to do. And the girl is in great danger. You must free me, so I can complete my work. It is the prophecy.
Why should I help you? You cost me my friends, my sanity, my hand. I walk with a limp thanks to you, Gramps.
If not for mankind, then for the girl.
All right. I'll get you out of here, but no funny stuff. You got that, Gramps? Okay, now let's get one thing straight, Spinach Chin. I still don't like this whole I wrote the Book of the Dead thing. So if you so much as look at me funny, I'll saw you in half so fast it'll make what's left of your head spin.
I mean you no harm. As I was saying before, the Necronomicon is a source of immense power. One can summon the unholiest of evils, cross dimensions, or command an army of deadites. But within its pages also lie the secrets to banishing the evil forever.
So let me guess. You wrote the bad part first and never finished the good part?
Precisely. There's not much time. We should walk and talk. The dark sign. It serves as a key.
Point the way.
There, in the catacombs. But first, you will need a familiar to retrieve the sign.
Oh, come on. Why can't I just go and get it?
Fool! The catacombs are filled with such things that your mind would be seared at a mere glance.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna have to go with you on this one.
Go into the lab and retrieve one of the familiars while I begin work on the remaining translations. Move carefully. Guards may still remain.
Oh, the half-invisible guys. Yeah, read about them back at the temple. See? I'm not as dumb as I look.
But I didn't...
Shut it, okay? Just shut it.
Where is the familiar?
I killed them.
All of them?
They attacked me.
Those creatures were summoned from worlds beyond. They were the product of years' worth of arcane research.
What, is there an echo in here? They attacked me.
And what is this you brought me?
Oh, that's my hand.
Your actual hand? Fascinating.
Oh yeah, real peachy. Now come on, what do we do to get the sign?
It is possible, yes. I might be able to grant you control of sorts over your hand, given the proper spell.
And, you got that spell handy? Ooh.
For what?
Never mind.
The spell is in the Sanctum Sanctorum of the library. I was never allowed inside. You will have to figure out how to enter.
Naturally. I saw some bones back there. Strange looking. Very big. Definitely not human.
The remains of Dark Ones from ages past. You live only because you saw them through the perception of your hand. and not your own eyes.
What are you talking about?
If looked upon with your own eyes, you'd become a mass of quivering, insane jelly, unable to think or move or function ever again. Ever.
Okay. Hey, you finished the book?
Yes, the Necronomicon is now complete. The new pages contain the recitations needed to seal the gateway between our worlds. Once inside the cathedral, these words must be spoken aloud on the altar. That should forever exile the Dark Ones to their realm.
Okay, great. But what happens after that? How do me and Jenny get home?
The same way you arrived. The book. We will use it to reopen the vortex and send you back to your time. Now quickly, we must find the other before he completes the ritual.
Way ahead of you.
Wait! Stop!
What now?
Where is it? Oh yes, here it is. This is of supreme importance. In order to safely enter the cathedral, I must first recite these words of protection. It seems simple enough. Mentos, Akbar... wait a moment.
Oh, this is just great.
Look who finally made it. And just in time.
This is between you and me, pal. Let the girl go.
Oh no. This is between the three of us. Once the portal has opened, she will be consumed by the Dark Ones, and the crossover will begin. As for you, your death will be my calling card. You see, the prophecy is actually important to them.
Oh, you mean the prophecy where I kill you and stop the Dark Ones from coming over?
Semantics. Either way, we'll all be pleased to see you dead.
Oh yeah, right. You think those things will make you some sort of god once I'm gone? I got two words for you, pal. You're crazy.
Not crazy. Just bad.
Good. Bad. I'm the Ash with the chainsaw. Okay. That old man better have known what he was doing. Here goes nothing. Mashrita Nanda Asma. Divos Antantos Sarati Nosperatos Kita Pur Eni Nictu. Hail to the king.
Ashley?
I'm here for you, Claire. Everything's all right now.
I knew you'd come for me.
Yeah, you hoped.
Oh, Ash.
Give me some sugar, baby.
Is it over?
Not quite. Time to blow this popsicle stand. Azroth Klatu Sumanda Uklati.
Welcome, true believers, to another chilling episode of Mysteries of the Occult. I'm Trisha Pettywood, your guide into the realms of shadow and the arcane. Joining me tonight is parapsychologist and best-selling author, Professor Alex Eldridge, author of the critically acclaimed Necronomicon. Welcome, Professor.
Thank you, Tricia. It's truly an honor to be here in the very town where my late colleague, Professor Noby, began his career.
Oh, the honor is all mine. Your brilliant modern translation of this ancient text.
Oh, please. That hack wouldn't know the real Necronomicon from a roll of extra fluffy two-ply.
Here, this one's on me. I'm awful sorry about Jenny. Tonight would have been 10 years, right?
Oh, yeah. Thanks for bringing that up, Chief. You're a real pal for throwing some margarita salt on the wound there. Perhaps you'd like to poke me in the eye with an umbrella straw while you're at it.
Dearborn man that claims the Necronomicon has the power to raise the dead or even travel interdimensionally through
While it's easy to get caught up in the mythology behind the book, I'm afraid that sort of thing is just a sad, depraved ramblings of those. The real power of the Necronomicon lies not in the incantations, but in the poetry.
Did you hear that? The guy called me a lunatic. Can you believe that? You want to see a lunatic, buddy? Why don't you come on down here and I'll show you a whole bottle full of lunatics.
Absolutely fascinating, Professor. We may never know what really happened in that cabin in the woods, but perhaps tonight we can finally shed some light on this famous local mystery.
There I was, face to face with the mother of all ugly. So I say, come get some, and blam, no more Mr. Nasty Face.
Thanks to my investigative work into the Nobi case, I've managed to uncover this amazing piece of evidence. Here in my hand is the last known tape of Professor Nobi, recorded the very night of his disappearance.
But then it went bad. My own hand, it grabs the knife and I...
In a Mysteries of the Occult exclusive, we're going to play the tape live in studio.
Huh?
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Wait. What the hell are you doing? Don't play it. Don't play that... Taste dropper.
Montos, Nosferatus, and...
Make mine a double. When you've just emptied both barrels of a shotgun into your favorite bartender, you can pretty much bet that happy hour is over. I went outside to see just how bad the situation was. It was bad. Past experience told me it would get a whole lot worse unless someone hit the deadites where it hurt. And seeing as how the TV station was their shortcut into this world, I figured that was a pretty good place to start. But first, I had to find more weapons. My trusty boomstick was almost empty.
What are those things? They're everywhere! It's like all hell broke loose!
Oh, gee. Do you think? Say, you mind telling me where I can find some more ammo for the old double barrel?
I'm just a rookie. They don't give us a shotgun until our second year. I'm pretty good with the sidearm, though. Stick with me and we should be okay.
Oh, great. An optimist with a gun. Hey, Captain, you boys having a little R&R, I see, huh? Dusting the girls for fingerprints, are you?
Funny man. Those things in the yard have taken over the strip club, along with pretty much the whole town. Long as they stay in there, we hold these positions. Which means unless you're a cop, you can just turn right around.
Now relax, I'm on the job, see? Working vice. Deep undercover, you get me?
You got a badge to back that up?
A badge? Oh, sure, yeah, I'm a cop. I got a badge, right? Only I don't carry it when I'm working on a case, you know. So, what exactly was the plan here, Einstein? Run your hand up the thigh of the supernatural till you get your wrist slapped?
I do seem to have underestimated the power of the book, somewhat. These creatures, if we leave them alone, will they eventually go away?
Oh, sure, they'll go hang out with the Easter Bunny. Listen, Brainiac, these are the mother of all pest problems, and we are the exterminators. You know any good rid the world of demons routines?
I always thought these writings were mere superstitious nonsense. Professor Nobi was the one who truly believed in the Necronomicon's power.
3 cheers for Nobi. Did he leave any notes? Any egghead stuff that might tell us how to give these mothers the kiss off?
He was obsessed. He wrote endlessly, but would never show me his notes. I don't know what happened to them after he died.
Well, they gotta be somewhere. And if we're gonna live to see daylight, we have to find them. So, after I saved them from a closed casket funeral, Trish and Eldred showed their gratitude by running for cover in the church, leaving yours truly with the dirty work. Eldridge thought Professor Nobi made some notes which could help us get out of this thing alive. He seemed to think someone at the university knows where the notes are now. Personally, I figured the cops who investigated Nobi's murder might have a better idea. Trisha and Eldridge. I better get in there fast or they'll be resting in pieces. Didn't your mom ever tell you, never talk to strangers?
Ash, you saved us again. How can I ever thank you?
Good question. You ever see a little movie called Deep Throat?
Ash, really?
What can I say? I'm a man. It's lonely being humanity's savior. Again. And again.
At last! I can finally read Professor Nobi's notes. Excellent. Yes, it's all here. It seems Nobi learned that a mortal could control these evil spirits using an ancient relic called the Kandarian Summoning Stone.
By control, you of course mean destroy, right? Isn't that right?
Destroy? Yes, of course. The Summoning Stone can be used to send them back to their own dimension. We must find it.
Hey, you don't have to tell me twice. Where do we start looking?
If it's here, then it must be in the museum. Nathaniel Payne, the man who built it, was a great collector of occult artifacts. If the Summoning Stone is as important as Nobi thought, Payne would have found it. Trisha and I will go to the museum and try to find the stone. You must close the remaining vortexes that have opened around town. That should buy us some time.
When I finally got inside the museum, it was dark and quiet. You know, what the hell happens next kind of quiet. There was no sign of Trisha or Eldridge. Then again, seemed like the legions of the undead were on a break too. I figured now would be a good time to look around for my two compadres. I guess this is Nathaniel Payne. He has a look of someone who's hiding something.
Freeze! Don't come any closer!
Or what, you'll shout freeze again?
Sorry, buddy. I thought maybe you were one of those creatures.
Oh, it's an easy mistake. Sure, I look just like him. Hey, listen. You seen a cute but annoying redhead and a nutty professor hanging around the museum?
They're not in here, and I sure as hell haven't been out there. Not since the exhibit started coming to life. I always knew something like this had happened someday.
You did?
This place was built by a man called Nathaniel Payne. Big on the occult, brought in weird artifacts from all over. Rumor was he even built some kind of secret temple in here for making blood sacrifices.
Well, people sure got some weird hobbies, don't they? Now, where is this Payne guy now?
No one knows. They say one day, about 20 years ago, he went down into his temple and just never came out.
Well, he must have cable. Do you know if Payne got a hold of a Kandarian summoning stone?
I don't know, but it sure sounds bad.
Well, just think pure evil and you'll be close.
Evil was Payne's specialty. If he had the stone, it'll be in the temple.
Well, then I need to get in there. Can you give me a hand?
There's supposed to be a hidden entrance someplace in the museum. Here's my security pass. It'll give you access to the East Wing exhibits. I'll open up the basement.
You know, if I may say so, you look kind of sexy behind bars.
Not now, Ash. We got locked in when the security system kicked in. You have got to get us out of here.
Don't get your panties in a twist. I'll get you out. You are wearing panties, aren't you?
Ash! This isn't the time for this.
I'm looking for a Nathaniel Payne. Nathaniel Payne? No? It's about the Kandarian Summoning Stone. See, I need to borrow it for a while. Look, I'll bring it right back, okay?
Who disturbed my rest?
Ooh. Hey, if this is a bad time, I can come back.
No, this is the perfect time. For you to die!
Gesundheit. Oh, mama, somebody light a match. Oh. Anybody got a pooper scooper handy? Yep, that's one hell of a stone, all right.
Oh my god. It's beautiful.
Remind me never to let you decorate my place. Here you go, Doc. Make yourself useful.
I'll see what I can do.
So, tell me, Trish, what do you do with yourself when you're not chasing spooks and demons?
Why do you ask?
Well, I was thinking maybe when Dr. Demento here finishes this little exorcism, I'd give you the chance to score with the captain of Team Kick-Ass. That would be me.
Gee, Ash, I don't know. People around town say you're crazy. Dangerous, even.
Nicto.
Maybe.
Canda Nosferatus.
Hold that thought. Something tells me we're not all playing on the same team.
We are the things that once were and shall be again. Dead by dawn.
You know, I was afraid you were going to say that.
What's happening? Where did he go?
Well, something tells me it ain't summer camp. I'm going to have to take a rain check on the Lovin', baby. Looks like my work here is just getting started.
You're not going in there. Are you crazy?
Crazy is as crazy does, baby. Now give me some sugar. I followed Eldritch through the vortex, but very quickly wished I hadn't. My landings needed work. There was worse to come. I'd caught up with Eldritch all right, only it looked like he was now playing trumpet in the Salvation Army of Darkness.
Right on cue. I knew you'd follow me. Nothing if not predictable, my cretinous friend.
Watch who you're calling friend. You know, you can judge a man by the company he keeps, and yours smells like roadkill, pal.
And yet I suspect they're your intellectual equals. Excuse me if I leave you to become acquainted. It's late, I'm tired, and I still have to take over the world.
Come on, come get some!
Looks like this guy is a man after my own heart. And every other part, too. Nice shooting. You must be Williams.
Sure am. Who am I talking to?
Well, here's the thing. See, I think you and me might be family, only not in the home for Thanksgiving sort of way.
Talk straight to me, fella. You saying we're kin?
Okay, this is gonna sound crazy, but just hear me out. I'm from the future, and I have a hunch that I am your great something or other.
Hell, that don't surprise me.
It don't?
Look around you. Whole world's gone crazy all of a sudden. Plus, you sure got the Williams chin. Question is, you got the Williams balls?
How do we tell?
I'm hoping you came here with a little future know-how to kick the butt of these damn dirty demon whatevers. That right?
No, pretty close, only it's way easier said than done. Are you any good at making weapons?
Ain't nothing I can't cook up with a piece of metal. Bring me the parts and I'll cook something up for you. Might even have something on you I can use.
Well, I got this lighter. Can you do anything with that?
Give me that spray thingamy you got there. Now go find some more parts. Time you come back, I'll have something sweet for you. Meantime, you can take my hand cannon along for company.
Thanks. I'll be sure to keep it warm.
Here you go. Fires 8 rounds without a reload now. Use these bolt cutters on it. Figure they might be useful to you.
Thanks, Pops.
I finished with your spray thingamajig, too. Just fill it with moonshine or anything else that burns, and you can use it to shoot fire.
Hey, kind of like a flamethrower, huh?
Flamethrower? I like that. Might get me a patent on this little beauty. I filled it with some of my own moonshine to get you started. Damn near broke my heart, but...
Thanks, Gramps. I'll be sure and give our friends your warmest regards. Nowhere left to run, Einstein. It's just you, me, and the boomstick.
You ridiculous moron. You can't stop me.
Sure I can. This baby's point and shoot, and I've had plenty of target practice. This moron is on a roll. You know, you nerds are all alike. You go through life with your panties in a wad just because the other children never let you keep your lunch money. Well, Poindexter, your inner child's about to get a lead enemy. sir. So I got back to the here and now, only someone had been doing some remodeling. From the decor, I figured it was the Deadites. And someone in all this mess was Trisha, if she was still alive. I'd lost some fine women to the Deadites. I wasn't about to give up on another. First, I had to find someone who could tell me what the hell happened while I was enjoying my whistle-stop history tour.
It's good to see your face, stranger.
Well, I gotta admit, it's been a long time since I heard that.
We're short of human company around here.
Yep, the neighborhood's gone downhill since these damn Deadites moved in. Are you the only survivors?
There may be others. Those things took prisoners, made them do their dirty work, locked them away somewhere underground.
There's this cute little redhead into witchcraft and spooks, that kind of stuff. You think she might be with them?
Could be. They're not dead already.
Oh, Christ, another optimist. Have you considered organizing? I mean, maybe banding together and kicking these demons back to wherever the hell they came from?
Some of the men tried that once. Stored up weapons, stashed them underground, over towards the museum. Got eaten before they had a chance to use them.
The weapons, they still there?
Far as I know. We keep out of those tunnels.
All right, guess I'll go see for myself.
If you're going down there, you better take this. It means nothing to me, but it looks like the kind of spook stuff that might make an impression on those things.
Hello, Ash.
Trisha?
I wondered if I'd see you again. You always liked me, didn't you, Ash?
Trisha, geez, woman, what the hell are you doing in the Queen's lair? Don't you realize that...
I hope you like the new me just as much. What's the matter, Ash? It's not the end of the world.
Maybe not, but I can see it from here. So anyway, Trish blew up and the rest is history. I retrieved the Kandarian summoning stone, got back that translation whatchamacallit, and recited the incantation to send me back home. Trouble is, I sort of messed up some of the words. Well, it wouldn't be the first time. Well, this has been a nice little visit, but I think it's time me and the stone skedaddled back to Michigan. Now that's what, east of here, right? I've never really believed in true evil. At least not until that night in the cabin. The night we found the book. Necronomicon Ex Mortis, the Book of the Dead. Inked in blood and bound in human flesh, the book holds the power to resurrect demons and summon the powers of darkness. Professor Raymond Noby brought the Necronomicon to this quiet place years ago to study the book, to unlock its secrets. He was never seen again. When we read it, we awoke something in the woods. A dark, infectious evil as old as time. It got into my hand and it went bad, so I cut it off. It got to the others too, twisting them, changing them. They became something less than human. That's when they came for me. Hey, you know what? Give me the bad news and blow. TV time starts in 5.
Your whole story, the Necronomicon, your friends being possessed by evil, you being forced to butcher them. You were telling the truth. I thought you were crazy.
Professor Noby's diary. But how did you...
I bribed a janitor to grab your files from Dr. Reinhardt's office this morning.
Dr. Reinhardt's office? Why would my shrink have Noby's diary? That doesn't make any sense. Noby's diary. It was in the cabin, right beside the Necronomicon.
I have to get to the authorities before Reinhardt realizes this book is missing.
Hey, I just wanted to say, thanks for believing in me. You know, You know, I bet you'd be some kind of a knockout if you traded in the granny wear for thigh-high stockings and a bra that pushed up your yams. Yams? Oh, baby smooth, Ashenova. What are you up to?
Such craftsmanship. So diabolically beautiful. Necronomicon ex mortis. Fate brought you to me, but it is destiny and my own brilliance that will allow us to reshape the world. It is time to release the power of the dead!
Are you talking to me, Doc? Or is this another one of your crazy mad scientist rants?
Even your sarcasm can't ruin my mood today. In fact, I should be thanking you. You proved that a living being could experience the power of this amazing book without succumbing to its evil. I'm just sorry that my experiments on you proved fatal. Estrada! Hatun! Havan Sova! Eagres! Gad! Nosferacos! Matanzos! Kanda! Something not right. Nobody's diary. Ach, nein!
Possessions? Come on, where are you? Hater. Yeah, baby. Sing for the king. Professor Nobi. What the...
Reinhardt has used the Necronomicon to open a series of portals, each one allowing evil to spread through the world, corrupting all in its path. You must stop him.
Look, Nobes, let's get this straight. All I must do is get the hell out of here. Now where's the damn fire exit?
You can escape this sanitarium, but not the threat that Reinhardt poses. And neither can Sally.
Sally? My lawyer? What's she got to do with this?
Reinhardt needs my diary to complete his work, and he sent his evil minions to pursue her.
Damn, I mean, I know she's a lawyer, but she doesn't deserve that. I mean, sure, she's a little uptight and square, but I think there's something freaky-deaky going on there, too. You know what I'm saying? Well, she was trying to help me, so... Oh, damn. All right, what do I need to do?
You must close the portals between this world and the next, for they are the source of Reinhardt's power.
Repair breaches. Okay, got it.
But you won't be able to do it alone.
No offense, Professor, but how do I put this? You're a big, useless ghost head.
He's talking about me, hero.
Yeah!
Oh!
Ash, Sam was once a patient here. Dr. Reinhardt used the Necronomicon to change him into the creature you see before you.
He's a Deadite. End of story.
Okay. Bad first impression.
Sam is spiritually connected to the book, but his soul remains untarnished by evil. He can sense where the portals are. He knows the necessary incantations to close them. You will fail without his help.
All right, we go. But if you get all dead-eyed on me, even for a second, I'll carve you up like a Christmas goose. You got that, Stubby?
Reality check! Who you calling Stubby? Stubby?
Now step aside. It's time for Sam the Man's Lights and Magic show. Man, I am wiped out. Yanda, Feno, Sobi, Woo, Azad, Esperatus, Amantos, Kanda.
Tell me you didn't just yawn during the incantation.
They've closed another portal. I must complete my work.
Please, Doctor. This is madness.
Madness is the key to genius, Miss Pauline. Take your sacrifice, for example. Such a brilliantly simple gesture. And yet one that could be misconstrued as a little not so.
A little?
Quiet! You will die here so that the dead might roam forever. And no matter how many portals he closes on the earthly plane, there's nothing that Middleton Ash can do to stop me. Nothing!
Ash?
I guess that portal was broken.
Oh, yeah? Well, that portal and your neck are about to have something in common. Damn, Nobi. You look like Run's about to feel.
You've been pulled into an alternate dimension. One that Reinhardt has been using to gain power and hide from earthly attack. There is no escape unless you can find his lair and destroy him.
Oh, typical.
I have little power in this evil place. I can go no further on this journey with you. Know that mankind owes you a tremendous debt, as do I.
Ah, save the good guy act for the funny papers, you self-important geek. The only people I'm out to save are me and Sally. And maybe that creep over there.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So why don't you make like a nose and run? You big nose.
Oh, that's telling him. This is it. Reinhardt's lair. The final chapter. The last stand.
We made a hell of a duo, didn't we, partner?
Yeah, what you said.
All right then. Now let's butcher this evil bastard.
Knock, knock.
Ash!
Impossible!
Ah, easy.
We should consider ourselves lucky, Runt. He could have set up shop in the House of Mirrors.
I underestimated you, Ash. And you too, Sam. How have you been, my little failed experiment? Still dead, I'm guessing?
Real funny, you sadistic monster. Why don't you go hump a stump?
Maybe you should let me handle the witty banter, okay?
There is no way to stop the Necronomicon. Its power courses through my flesh. You've both come such an awfully long way to die. And the Neagor is not true.
Got time for one more session, Doc? I'm ready to resolve my anger issues. When you get to hell, tell him Ash sent you.
Manifestus beneficum, singi, everecebolus, malus.
Oh, Ash, you came for me. And I think you just saved the planet.
2 years you tortured me. Goose, get now! Get, guy! I mean, I'm dead too, but still, you jack off.
Sally, I fought some crazy odds and came a very long way to tell you something.
Yes?
I just wanted to, well, apologize for the fashion advice I gave you back at Sunny Meadows.
Oh, I'd forgotten you'd even said that. Until now.
I hope you like it rough, lover boy.
Let's dance.
I was kind of expecting a girl who showed off a little more, you know, va-va-voom.
Recite the summoning passage. Nosferatos alo memnon kanda. No! Don't hurt me.
Oh, how I've longed to feel your skin against mine.
Then we had to stop.
No, I was about to begin my main course.
Not on my watch.
She was my wife.
That creature was not your wife, but is a deadite.
Are you the savior?
I'm Henry the Red, Duke of Shale, but I fought alongside the savior. We must cleave this vile thing to bits before it returns with renewed vigor, lad.
I'm afraid there are more in the woods.
Blows, blood, and death!
Wait, I can't do it alone.